Alright, what's going on, everyone? Hope you all doing well. What's going on, Justice Blade? Lord Dormius? Chum, what are you doing here? I thought I was just messaging you. You wanna hop on? What's going on, Harrison? How you doing today? Yeah, your team's pretty much the best stage to go through. Uh... Yeah, let's move my inventory.
Welcome.
Pork ribs and mashed potatoes, that sounds good. I just had my rice and ground turkey and fruit. No salad today, though. Yeah, let's... No, there we go. Never really had pumpkin pie. Lemon pepper wings are awesome. I like lemon pepper wings, any type of spicy wing. Garlic palm, highly, highly, highly overrated, in my opinion. Overrated as fuck. The only place that has phenomenal garlic parmesan wings is Wingstop. Just my opinion. I'm trying to see if Jump's on. Oh, Jump is on. I'm trying to see if he wants to hop on the call. Not a fan of wings, no meat on them. Boneless are good. That's what I usually get. Oh yeah, I should probably post too on my X, which I forgot to do, that I'm live. Hey Robert, I didn't realize that you were on Twitch. Lord of the Rings I haven't seen, and the videos that you were telling me about, I saw the post. I just don't know Dynasty Warriors 5 well enough to really judge. So, I can't really say. I like flats better. That's just me. Uh, huh. I'll go. Hang on. Only reason why I got brought up, Harrison, is because, well, the reason why I actually started the stream later than 7:30 is because, around that time, there was a massive outage on YouTube. So, I chose to delay it. And I'm not working tonight, so I'm just gonna roll with that. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start. Jump did message me back, but I don't know if he's gonna hop on or not. And I think I might as well just fight the way characters. Because some of them are actually easy to fight, even with low morale. I did not expect the fucking double-double. Alright. Alright, looks like Wu's next. What was your most memorable Halloween costume as a kid? Oh, um, I remember I was one of the stormtroopers and Darth Vader. I think my most memorable one, though, for sure, is probably the most recent one I did, which was the last one I did, which was over nearly 2 decades ago, and that was the Joker. Uh, and that was back when The Dark Knight came out, so that was probably the most memorable. I actually want to try to find some time to watch Saladin's Dynasty Warriors 5 videos because I heard when it comes to Dynasty Warriors 5, he's probably the one that you want to watch. What's the longest movie you've seen before? Uh, Probably Titanic. Nice try. At least it's one, not the other. Oops, that was too early. There we go. There we go, got it. Perfect. Alright. Now Shu. Alright. Oh, Zheng Fei. Okay. One. There we go. Fuck. Alright, here we go. I'm getting way too many Azure Dragon Crescent Blades. Holy shit. Yeah, there's less delay on Twitch than it is on YouTube, believe it or not. Hold up. Okay, he's gonna hop on. What's up? What are you eating?
Well, Chick-fil-A, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna eat it though, because the appetite kind of just died randomly.
That sucks.
No, I might force it down. I already paid for it. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
doing.
not like the resolution on this monitor. It's so bad.
How's that laptop going for you?
Yeah, it's something.
Okay.
Ironically, I might not be able to use it for much longer because I don't think it can handle Windows 11. So, what a waste of fucking time that was.
Eh. Uh, okay.
That's right. You better give me 2 sauces.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
No, that and the ranch.
So this is the last bit I gotta do, and then someone wanted me to fight all the reinforcement bosses using their gear. That's gonna be a little tricky, but I'll get it done. So there's an end game with this called 1,000-Mile Journey. Kind of like the 1,000-Mile Journey is pretty much what it's called when Guan Yu leaves South South to find Liu Bei.
Yes.
So they have this mode called that here, and it actually goes beyond 1,000 miles. It goes up to 10,000 miles, but 10,000 miles, but it's 1,000 rounds of 10. As you can see here, like I'm at mile 805 going to 806, but it's every set of 10. So there's 1,000 sets of 10. I don't know if they meant it by that or by the actual mile. Either way, each set is random. There's a pathway to go from one side to the other, and your goal is to get to the next 10th mile mark. Just in general, I'm on the normal difficulty of the regular difficulty. There are modes where if you die once, you'll automatically go back to mile 1. If you were to die on regular mode, yeah. If you were to die on regular mode, you would have to pay a certain number of golden hooves, which you accumulate after you complete any mile. It's the little ball icon next to the number 2,536. That's what I have currently, and it could be used to... It's pretty much your life system in a way. And you could also exchange them for stuff in the market. And you can only get golden hooves here in 1,000-Mile Journey. I already bought everything here, and I mean, I could probably buy this stuff here. I always try to buy active benefits for a certain amount of time. If you see the flag number there, and it says 10 out of 10, 15 out of 15, that's how many miles or how many battles or whatever that benefit will last. They usually last 10 to 15 miles. And then I'm on in a fork in a row where I could choose this thing called Swarm Carnage or 5 Phases Warfare. That depends on what you find what's suited for you. Basically, a Swarm Carnage is just defeat X number of enemies until completion. If you're playing the game and you hear like the music in the background change, that means you're pretty much done or close to it. 5 Phases Warfare, you fight 2 decent sized enemies and then 2 bosses that revolve around that particular element, in this case fire. And if you complete a stage, you will get whatever benefit is shown there. So if I complete 5 Phases Warfare, I will have increased genuine chi gained for 15 miles. If I complete Swarm Carnage, the effects of my Dragon Cure Pot, which is your potions, will increase by 2 levels for 5 miles. So it's a little bit of balancing out what stages you think you'll be able to go through easily, along with what benefits you think will be better for you at the time. It's pretty much adapting on the fly, I feel. Yeah, Harrison. Journey of a Thousand Li. So I'm gonna go with the five. I'm gonna go with 5 phases warfare. No, I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna take out swim. I'm not a fan of this. Also, since I actually completed a certain number of miles, I could actually uh pay 1,000,000 copper, and I have 135 million copper to switch out this stage for another one. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna need all the copper for the builds that I have to make after I hit 1,000 miles. It's fun. It's, in my opinion, it's good end game stuff for sure. But once I get to 1,000, I'm gonna probably. I don't think I'm gonna get to 1,000 today. We'll see. But if I do, then I'm gonna focus on the builds and fight all the reinforcement bosses, and then I'll be done streaming this game.
And then you're moving on to Legends EA, right?
Nah, I'm gonna be going Black Myth Wukong. It's gotta be Yun by who? They actually made Yun by who a guy named clone in this game. That's a lot of armor to upgrade. Yeah. But that's what Lord Dormius asked me to do. I think I might just stick with the one and do like martial arts spirit damage or spirit damage, whatever is best suited for that said reinforcement unit. I'm probably not going to go through all of them unless I feel like I need to. Nice try. Oh, here you go. It's almost over. I think after him. Yep, there we go. What was the least fun aspect of the games you played or streamed? Even though that's what I'm really known for, streaming Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4, just because I've done a Let's Perfect of it already. You know, going through it was one thing, but then doing it again is another thing. I don't mind the remake when it's coming out because it's a remake, so it's a little bit different, and I'm sure there's going to be completely different things around it. But going through a whole Dynasty Warriors 3 again,
This is not what I ordered.
and then doing Dynasty Warriors 4, it's not for the fact that I don't enjoy it, it's just for the fact that I did it already, and doing something that big, if you want to call it that, it's not something you would really want to do again unless you really, really want to. And I don't mind doing it. It's just, what's the word I'm looking for here? When I came back to stream, I feel like I had to do Dynasty Warriors 3. That was a must, and it was fine. Dynasty Warriors 4, I feel like I needed to redeem what I did in the Let's Perfect, which for me, I didn't really enjoy doing Dynasty Warriors 4, the Let's Perfect of it. And as much as I'm glad I'm doing Dynasty Warriors 4 again, and there was a point where I kind of felt the same way at one point, but I realized that I'm just streaming it, not doing a Let's Perfect of it, so I just go with it, basically, and that's what had me push through, because it's like, okay, I don't have to restart it over if I were, well, unless I actually died in the battle, which I have a couple of times, but more of, okay, I don't have to worry about going through a whole stage without interim saving, which I plan to do when I get to Samurai Warriors and finish that off. But I think that was the most tedious part because I really wanted to show it can be done, but as much as I wanted to show it can be done, that didn't mean I kind of enjoyed doing that. I hate to say it. I think
Pussy now.
what?
I didn't say it.
No, what did you actually say? I don't care.
I said, oh, he pussied out because he's intern saved.
I mean, I did it with 3 and 4, but with the streams, you kind of have. I feel like I have to because it's easier to fuck up.
Oh, you never heard of the trick where if you just screw up a live stream, you could just start the stream over again and just erase it from everyone's memory, pretending it never happened?
Oh, you thinking like Mr. Krabs with the whole movie thing and being cheap?
Oh my god, yeah. It's funny, I was thinking of foiling on parents using that mind-wiping thing like Men in Black that they used, but yeah, no, I think the Mr. Krabs one is better. Show's over, cheapskate literally like reverses everything.
Yeah. I think the only new stuff with free were the limit break items. Yeah, that's the only thing I actually showed off in the stream. That I didn't do in the Let's Perfect. Oh, and by the way,
that random half-assed live stream that I've done with how to get limit break items is like pushing 10,000 views now randomly. Some people have been saying, "Oh, this was a good video." Like, I half-assed live stream that. I'm surprised people think that's good.
Oh, fuck, Mizuki. We're still doing it. Okay, so, boss annihilation. You just face a boss, one boss. It could be any boss in the game. Yeah, it could be any boss in the game that you have faced. With the exceptions of any boss encounter that was a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1 situation. Rapid elimination, basically beat the boss, one boss, in the allotted time, which, if you have the right builds, it's actually pretty easy to do. Onslaught of Warlords. You fight 3 bosses, one after another, and you'll know who the first 2 bosses are if you look on the right side there. If their name is in red, because you see here they're in white, their names are in white there, that means I'm fighting their demonic form. If their name is in white, then they're not demonic. So I'm facing Baisha, who's basically Zenji, and Mizuki, which is a Nio cameo boss. And then the third one will always be random, and you won't know who it is. Yeah, we're doing that. Because they're both weak to fire. Of course, I have the Mizuki battlefield. This sword I have is completely busted. When I use this,
okay, hear me out. I know this is not the same thing, but like,
go for it.
I just randomly thought, I was thinking. Well, no, I think someone else mentioned this, but I'll mirror what they said. Would it be wild if they actually had the OG Dynasty Warriors 3 with the remake in the same package?
Oops. Huh. I think if that was the case, fucking shush. If that was the case, if the remake is actually bad, I think they'll just say fuck this and just play the original. Oh no, Harrison. Apparently there is one where you actually fight 2 random bosses at the same time. From what Justice Blade told me, I have yet to encounter that, but Apparently, that's a thing. I mean, what do you think about that, though? You think if the remake is bad and they had that port of 3, they would just say, fuck it, we'll just play the original?
It'd be nice to have options regardless.
True.
I mean, I don't. You honestly, that you could probably. I know it'd be crazy. And I don't know. Some people might think it's redundant, but for some people that just want to replay 3 without, sailing the high seas, that'd still be a reason to get it. They can have the best of both.
Harrison said if they had the OG remake, the OG Dynasty Warriors 3, why even bother with a remake? I get that logic because I think,
It depends on how much has changed in the reboot, though.
yeah,
Because of if it, again, here's a great example. If they nerf the death element, or if they should, but let's just pretend they nerf the death element. Be like one of the main reasons to play the original thing.
creepy kitty. Yeah, if they nerf the death element, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna.
They have to. There's no feasible way they're gonna keep that as broken in the game. Which sucks because that means Cao Cao is definitely not gonna be #1 anymore. I wonder how the wind element would work. I wonder if the blasts are bigger so you can cover more ground. Dude, they need it. Oh my god, if they did that with the wind element, I think it might be better than fire.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one.
I mean, wind element already is the most underrated element in the game. Nobody ever uses it. At first, I was on the same boat. I'm like, this element's so dumb until I figured out the crazy combos and damage you can pull with it.
Like Jurong C6, yeah.
Yes.
I saw it.
It has the fact that it has piercing does wonders. Because it goes from single target projectiles to piercing, and you can clear crowds with it. It is so much fun to use. I just wish her Muso also used wind because that would raise her up a few tiers.
Oh, just have to wait and see what is added and what isn't added.
Zhuge Liang, please.
Speaking of
His
Zhuge
wind
Liang,
element's amazing. What?
speaking of Zhuge Liang,
Oh. Well, that's a Mugen moment. It gets boring seeing the same attack over and over again. I don't mean to self-promote, but in my like Muso runs, I literally try to mix up all the charge attacks because that's just how I like to play. Like I'll use stuns, I'll use C1, C2s, D6s. I'll mix it up. Unless it's like someone like Juju, for example, that I basically need to use like Juju on Changban, for example. I didn't hesitate but used the most overpowered combo all the time because I needed to be fast. But other than that, I try to mix it up. Especially if I'm fighting officers, I'll try to do some crazy combos. Well, they make Ma Chao not suck. Well, it's funny, Ma Chao only sucks because his weapons suck. Well, granted, I think a couple of his charge attacks are kind of meh, but...
his moveset sucks too. It's not like he attacks on one side. If he attacks on one side, it wouldn't be that bad. And also, Shadow Harness.
Will they add the Shadow Harness to this game?
That was something that I brought up in yesterday's stream. The
Elephant Harness, I feel like they should.
By the way,
There's obviously items, in my ranking video that clearly should not exist. Master's Cloak.
well, first off, to the ones that commented, I appreciate the response, and two, I did speak about that. I don't know if that was yesterday's stream, but the last time I streamed Dynasty Warriors 4, this is kind of reaching a little bit for my standards, because you know me, I say there's some things that might be outlandish. This might be my outlandish claim, but and I could be wrong. You know the golden harness that was only meant for if you're on a horse, you won't get knocked off by a rat pack.
Yes.
I could see that simply them upgrading that to the shadow harness.
You mean replacing the requirements to get that item with the shadow harness instead?
Yep.
I can see that with a couple other items too. It's like elephant harness. There should be a way to unlock that.
Not the Imperial saddle. Because that would not make any sense.
You're talking about the one where you can mount anything?
Yeah.
Regardless of points?
But you would get that Yiling, and there's no Namon there. You usually get the elephant saddle in the Namon stages, right?
Yeah, the only thing I could think of is the marching drum, I think. The marching drum you can get on the Yellow Turbans Namon state, I think, right at the very end there.
Yeah.
After you beat Zhuge Liang.
Yeah, if they get rid of that morale system, then I could see them having that for sure.
You think they get rid of the morale system? That was like one of the key parts of the game. That's a really big change.
That's a big info.
I was gonna say, that's a massive change. Like, that game almost kind of... the way the battles were kind of relied on that morale system.
Yeah, but then again, in Origins, they did kind of bring back that morale system.
Yeah, so what were the... I was gonna say, what are the most useless items? Should I just go back and look at my video?
The one where you could find where your horse is located.
Yeah, the thing that they realized how dumb it was, and like, yeah, let's just make this an automatic thing in Dynasty Warriors 4.
And starting in Samurai Warriors 2 and Dynasty Warriors 6, you could just simply call for your horse.
That, honestly, that needs to be a thing as well. That's just a huge quality of life. Oh, here's another thing, too. Being able to grab things on the horse if they...
Oh yeah.
Clearly, that has to be a thing they update, because it would like the thing of it is like you would have to program it to not pick up items on the horse. Like, you'd have to purposely do that. Okay, you know what? Here's a really important question, or at least it is for me.
Yep.
Do you think they will change the super meat bun to the big chicken? I mean, I don't know. Like, I like super meat bun, but you know, that big chicken is looking awfully nice too.
I'm trying to remember what they brought. Was it? No, there was no. It wasn't even. What was it called? Was it just meat buns, or they had something else to increase your health better?
Are you talking about max life or health recovery?
Max recovery in Origins. I don't know if they used just meat buns or something else.
Yeah, because it was, yeah, how it was is what meat bun, double meat bun, piso meat, and big chicken, and then the healing ointment. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense for the life recover to be 400 for a chicken, because having 2 full health recovery items is kind of redundant. So I kind of understand that.
I don't know.
The only way it makes sense is if with like literally doing the 24 hit combo and turning the 200 life into the super meat bun. Which I swear to God, I'm the only person that does that. I don't think there's anybody else that goes out of their way to try to upgrade the health from the guard captains. It is very satisfying seeing one of them drop the super meat bun, though. Yeah, a lot of other people don't do. I like it. It's probably because a lot of people just it takes a lot of time and whatnot. But like a lot of people don't do the 16-hit combo on all troops to restore their health. You can do that in Dynasty Warriors 4, by the way, just not in extreme mode.
Oh, the 16-hit combos? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the 16-hit combo you can. They'll drop arrows or a meat bun. Like they still have that the upgrade system they got rid of, but like the guaranteed item drop is for 16-hit combo is still a thing.
Well, they
So you can still.
Well, they still allow full combos.
We'll say they still allow for long combos.
Well, they still allow full long combos.
Are you talking about like the perfect combo or like 24 hits to get the best drop?
Harrison, what are you referring to when you mention long combos? Do people actually know they can combo people to get health? I don't think so.
Obscure. Although the manual actually tells you can do it.
Who reads the manual?
Me. From cover to cover. That's how I told you about the whole like the strategy thing in Dynasty Warriors 4, like tactical and defensive, all that shit. Or balanced, normal. Yeah, I literally sent you a picture of the whole like the whole tree, telling you like what beats what.
Oh, I mean, that's one thing, but how many people besides you think will be reading that manual?
Well, nowadays nobody, because it's not on a TikTok page.
No comment.
Readings for squares.
I know the reference.
Like you can you can combo a person 80 times if they have a limit. I thought the limit for a combo was 255. And yes, I've done it before. It literally doesn't go any higher than that.
And didn't I do a combo that was over 100?
Yeah, I think 255 is the max, just because it has something to do with like usually 255 is the max because of what the God, I can't remember. I can't pronounce that word. Something imager or something like 32-bit imager.
Yeah, like 255.
Integer, not imager, integer. God damn it, like 32-bit. Yeah, it has something because RuneScape has the same exact limit with it being like.
What was it? Hang on, 255.
Longest combo we saw was 80. I mean, it is definitely possible to like keep going if you keep C5ing them over and over again, as long as you have a character that's good with doing that.
Yeah, 255, and another number I usually see that's common is 65,335, or like two maxed out numbers.
I couldn't think of the damn word.
Integer.
I'm
yeah.
good with math. I'm terrible with English.
How much more space do I? Oh shit! Okay, I gotta go back to the village.
But yeah, we definitely the whole combo system definitely should still be a thing.
That was awesome.
Another thing too is to get rid of the fucking lock-on system for sure. Like, if there's anything that will make Dynasty Warriors 3, I'm not even joking, 10 times better to play, is to get rid of that lock-on.
Okay. Something I want to show you. So here's the Heroes Assemble. This is the flag for Heroes Assemble. There's one of 3 flags for the Heroes Assemble. Basically, you're going to be fighting, depending on which kingdom. This is way 4 bosses, one after another. How you can tell which one's which is the symbol on the flag. I know which one's which. This is Wei. And you can fight. You'll be fighting any of the following 6: Xiahou Dun, Xiahou Yuan, Cao Cao, Dian Wei, Shu Chu, or Zheng Liao. Any of those 6, I'll be fighting 4 of them. And it will be, if they have a demonic form, they won't be using their demonic form, only their heroic form or their human form.
Got it.
So there'll be a couple of rare fights here. Xiahou Yuan and Xiahou Dun, especially Xiahou Dun because he's usually demonic, will be here. And that's pretty much the rarest ones. Alright. But they're piss easy because they're supposed to be, if you're playing in the actual story, their side conquest stages, you're fighting Xiahou Dun and Xiahou Yuan at the same time, and they're pretty much half a person. So if you fight one of them, they're pretty much very fucking easy to take out. Like so. I mean, I have a good build, but still, it's even faster just because of they were programmed to be a 2-on-1 fight instead of a 1-on-1 fight. So if I fight them 1-on-1 here, it's pretty much me having the upper hand because they're pretty much half a person. Anyways, go on about Dynasty Warriors 3 again. Ah, shit.
So
fuck.
yeah, getting rid of the lock-on would make the game 10 times better. And honestly, a lot of people would probably go back to play it just because of that alone.
I agree.
You know what my dream scenario is? I highly doubt this would ever happen, but I'm curious to see if they actually do something like this.
Okay.
Would it be you know how Dynasty Warriors 3 compared to the other games, the battles are way more balanced on both sides with the exception of like Hefei Castle, for example?
Yeah.
Imagine if they had like online versus mode
Sleep.
and every player took took control of like an officer that wasn't the commander.
Oh.
And then you could like attack each other both sides and then have your army try to win. And if you die, or if you quote unquote die, you could try to watch the rest of the battle.
I think that is kind of, but they do have, I heard they're doing online co-op.
Oh my god, I'll settle for that. But that's like my dream scenario type of thing, is like literally having like in like an online lobby where every person can take control of a quote unquote famous officer that's not the commander. I would say not the commander because you know that there's gonna be that one bozo that plays as like Sima Yi and just, or actually would it even be Sima Yi? I guess it would, right? Because they're just mimicking the old one. But like they're gonna be the commander and just run straight for the run straight in the middle of combat and die, and then you lose. It's bad enough babysitting the AI. You don't want to do it with the player.
I mean, they had that in the Dynasty Warriors online game they had way back in the day.
That would be interesting.
You were able to
Or
go.
as a generic. Yeah, I want to play as a generic because, in all honesty, especially I've seen all these mods where people do it. Yeah, look at that mod. We get to play as Huang Fu Song. Check that shit out.
If I'm not mistaken, I think if on Dynasty Warriors Online, you were able to. They had the resources for Dynasty Warriors 5, but if you were going out on a quest or doing an online battle, you were able to bring yourself. It was a combination of like your Dynasty Warriors mixed with MMO, and you're able to bring yourself and 3 other people with you on some of
I
these.
hope I'm able to bring myself.
You get what I'm saying.
It'll be kind of fucked up if you showed up to your own party and then you were the only one that couldn't go. Has that ever happened? Have you ever like thrown a party and then were not allowed to your own party? Like in real life? Like straight up. It's happened to somebody I know before.
That sounds kind of fucked. Alright, so Battlefield Conquest is basically your typical what you'd be doing in Wolong normally, except you start off at one battle flag, and you gotta go and, well, you can tell by where the location is on the map, on the radar. You have to go and find the other battle flag, defeat the person, or defeat the enemy guarding that flag, and place the flag, and that's the stage. Pretty easy. It's tough when you get to the first couple of rounds, but after that, it's usually okay. But if you have over a fuck ton of golden hooves, then you'll be good for a while. Because you're not really spending that much unless you're trying to fully maximize your build. Which for me, I'm pretty much near it. I think the only thing I have to really do is grind for newer stones. And I think I'm actually okay with what I have currently, so it's just getting the 1,000 miles done now. That looks like Earth. Yep, that's Earth. Wasn't Stu Rugrats kicked out of his own Halloween party?
Oh, yeah, that too. I totally forgot about that.
I don't remember that. It's been a while since I've watched Rugrats. That's one I should stream for just for the fuck of it.
Wait, that's what they call Dragonite's Megastone? That is the gayest thing I've ever seen.
What is it called?
Like Dragon Knight. This kind of makes me want to return all my Dragonite stuff if I'm being real.
Seriously? Is that what it's called?
Yes. That makes me want to figure out whoever created that name and make him go Night Night if you want, you know what I'm saying?
Funny. That is so corny. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of worse jokes than what you just said there when someone hears that. That's just terrible. Really.
I mean, the whole design is bad anyway, to be honest.
Dragon Knight.
Interestingly enough, I guess I should go into a rant since I brought it up, but I'll keep it brief. It'll be 5 minutes, I promise. Supposedly, the Legend ZA wasn't even supposed to happen. There was the original concept of the game was going to be set in Johto, but the marketing team told Game Freak to scrap the idea because it wasn't marketable enough, and they moved over towards somewhere in Kalos and Mega Evolution because they wanted to advertise it more and make more money. And one of the biggest things is they used Dragonite as the main marketing scheme, knowing that Dragonite was one of the Pokemon that at the time was not only beloved in Japan, but also there was a lot of Westerners asking for quote-unquote change. So they tried to fucking milk both sides by making it look like Dragonair and Dragonite combined, and also making it shiny fucking blue. So they literally just used my boy as a fucking marketing scheme just to sucker in people to buy the game more. But that really hurts.
Damn.
My boy died for your sins.
By the way, game, I do not need another 8-star Mellow Cord. I'm already using one right now. It's fucking great. It's fucking busted. When I use my martial arts, I won't be able to get flinched. The only times I can get flinched is if an element effect goes off on me where I go fully into that effect, whether it's heaviness, poison, burn, freeze, or shock. If my spirit gauge, which you see on that blue bar there, goes into the negative in red, then I could actually flinch and my attack could get stopped. Or if they have a fucking critical blow, which gets me and it's a grab on.
Actually, wait, going back, SpongeBob got kicked out of his house party too. That's right, we wasn't even like he got arrested in the bunny suit. I remember that.
I don't know.
Sorry, my ADHD brain just randomly just thought of that just because I was just reading the chat again. Like I'm changing subject like 4 times.
Dragon Night, more like Night Bright, you know that Night Bright, Night Light Bright thing. Dragon Tonium would sound better. Honestly, that would be.
That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work because every single Megastone has "ite" at the end, and obviously Dragon Knight already had "ite" at the end, so it's just.
Oh jeez.
They have to keep the theme.
Sounds dumb. Blue Boo. Look how fast I'm gonna kill him. Or not.
You better be careful then.
No, I'm fine. There you go. Oh, right, this is a fire stage. Oops.
Yeah, this is definitely like the least entertaining I've seen Pokemon be, to be honest. Everything just seems extremely stale. I say that with an extremely biased hatred, by the way.
Has there ever has there been a live stream of that game out yet, or no?
Someone live streamed it earlier today.
What did you think of it?
I didn't watch it. I was working.
Oh, okay.
You think I'm gonna slacken my job to watch that shit? Yeah, let me get fired for that crap. I mean, granted, again, I think the real-time battling is interesting and a step in the right direction. And that's the only reason why I would want to try the game out, but I'm not anteing $60 to do that.
You mean 90?
If any of you want to see me play the game, I will gladly do it if one of you, during my next live stream, super chat me exactly $100, no less. And it has to be one transaction. If you do 10 donations, that doesn't count. Tough shit. Do 100 only.
What if 10 people do it? 10 each.
That doesn't count. I want one $100 flat payment, but from some ridiculously ludicrous fan of mine. And the reason why it's so high is because I don't want you to do it. Save your goddamn money. Pretty sure most of you would rather see me play Dynasty Warriors 3 anyway, which I might consider doing tomorrow. Might. Depends on my mood.
Remaster's coming out, so you should. You're one of the bigger players out there, in my opinion.
Bigger? Oh yeah, I don't know. Ooh, Moist Critical's streaming Digimon. Go figure, that's so fucking funny.
I see Well, I see people that have done Dynasty Warriors 3, done reviews or whatever. Uh, your name should be in consideration.
I've never done a review though.
And whether it's a review or ranking or whatever, you did very hard mode runs. That should count for. I'm not gonna say something, but definitely. That definitely holds.
Entirety of the entire game on very hard, basically. I mean,
That does hold a lot of weight, in my opinion.
I'm not even the only one to do it. There's several others that started to do it, or not started, but they did it as well. I don't know if I was inspiration or if they also just had the urge to do it, or I mean, either way, it's nice to see more people be just as crazy. Although I am going to be that guy and say that they didn't. None of the other playthroughs went for all of the officers and sub-officers like I did. Again, if I did that, if I didn't, then Heife wouldn't be a problem at all because I could just have Sunjun come to me and I can destroy his ass. But no, I had to torture myself by adding that extra challenge.
That's fine.
I mean, if I ever were to do like a fresh playthrough or whatever, I'm definitely not beating all the officers on that stage again. I'll try to defeat as many as I can so I can get upgrades, but like if I have to bail and go for the commander, I will.
I mean, you did all that, and you did it without interim saving, so I guess that definitely counts for something. More than something.
Yeah, that's true. I did interim save. I don't know. I mean, isn't it fun to run out of time on a 90-minute stage and do it all over again?
Even the official strategy guide of KOE's strategy guide channel did interim saves for unique weapons, so... Ow. Will 3 make... Will the 3 remake... That, I think you might have typed that wrong, but I think I get what you're saying, Harrison. Either that, I'm just losing my damn mind.
So you can find sub-officers from them. That honestly, they should. That's a quality of life improvement from 4 that they should bring.
Yes, I agree. If it's sticking to the original, sure, but that needs to be brought in.
What's interesting, too, is not even regular officers are shown on the base map. It's just the commander dots, that's it.
Yeah. In Dynasty Warriors 4, you don't see the officers. You only see the generals. I call them generals.
I say officer, sub-officer.
The only reason why I call them generals and the other one's officers because it literally says officers on the thing.
Yeah.
First time I ever ran out of time on the stage was Guandu Lubu Musa mode, right after getting 10,000 KOs.
Oh, maxed out the KO counter. It is possible. I forget what was my highest score for.
Oh.
Because I know, well, it's not with KOs, but like my high score with like most points in the stage wasn't it like 20,000 or something? I think it was with Dong Zhuo, just because his fourth weapon is actually good for perfect combos.
I think so.
I'd have to look that up. I think for real. I think because it was at Guandu as well, the base version. Yeah, it is possible to max out the KOs if you find a gate that keeps spawning troops regularly and you're not in danger of defeating the gate captain. I've never personally done it myself. I didn't really find a need to.
Yeah.
I will purposely get like 1450 KOs so I can get like the most points if I'm trying to upgrade an officer or something, but
Nice, Crocky.
that's not the crock of shit I know.
It's still creepy looking.
You know what crock of shits I'm talking about.
Yeah, fur fighters.
Are we ever revisiting that game?
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna deal with the I want to fuck around with the rubber fuckers.
That's only one stage at the.
It's so funny because they do look like rubber fuckies.
Well, that's the gimmick of that's the theme of the level, though. Because I think the bears are supposed to look like teddy bears, like toys, and then the crocoshits are actually rats in that stage. They just have like a rat skin.
And the rocket cocks are rubber fuckies.
The freaking rocket cock. Like, I'm sorry. If a peacock with a rocket launcher, what else could you call it? It's a rocket cock. Or a cock rocket. I don't know. Either way, it's funny.
Did over 7,000 in Namon campaign on hard mode in Dynasty Warriors 4 as one guy keeping Lucian Punk ass alive. Okay.
I can see that. Yeah, the Namon campaign, I swear, is like one of the weirdest stages when it comes to like morale and RNG and shit. Wasn't it like Guan Xing or something had like 700 KOs? They had like more than me because they were just camping by that gate and just keep getting KOs.
Oh, by the spot where Meng Huo appears for a second time, right?
Yeah, kind of. It was at that mid-western gate, like right before like the two barriers. Like it's, yeah, like he just sat there and just kept scoring KOs. I'm like, dude, you're gonna give us some like a max morale boost if you hit a grand, which it's actually confirmed it does happen. If anybody on your side, including like AI, get 1,000 KOs, it does give you a max morale boost. It doesn't have to be the player.
I mean, sure. I think I would hope that would be the case because
It does not count for the enemy though, because I've seen it. I've actually seen footage of Dynasty Warriors 3 where the enemy got 1,000 KOs and nothing happened. They actually don't. The morale does not increase to max.
What was there any special dialogue for them hitting 1,000 KOs?
No, just the same. Don't get cocky dialogue.
Oh, this
would be wicked. It would. The thing of it is, like, I don't know if you really want. I don't know if you really want the enemy to getting 1,000.
Nah. Alright, I'm gonna be fighting Shu now. So there's 7. For some reason there's 7 for Shu. You can fight 4 out of the 7. Liu Bei, Zheng Fei, Guan Yu, Zhao Yun, Guan Ping, Lady Mi, and which is Liu Bei's wife in this game, and Shu Shu. Out of all the human bosses, by far, Guan Yu is probably the toughest one.
That doesn't surprise me. Because it's one freaking you. Actually, wait a minute. How many people? Here's another bit of trivia for you for Dynasty Warriors 3. Did you know that if you play Changban on Shu's side, there is a way to get Guan Yu to show up? See if anybody knows how to make him show up, because it's actually very, very obscure. Because most people think that he doesn't exist in the stage on Shu's side.
you be able to break the carriage in Dynasty Warriors 3?
Another interesting question. I don't know if they will, just because that would completely change how the stage is played.
Yeah, because you're gonna want to go for the carriage. Every time.
Yeah, you go for it right away. Yeah, it's going at a set speed.
Every time I play Guanese Escape in Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5, I always go for the fucking carriage.
The that stage in Dynasty Warriors 3 is weird. Because, well, not only is, like, the level design, it's, like, a really long, like, stretch of a map. Like, we've never seen... I don't think a stage like that has ever existed in Dynasty Warriors 3 ever again, right?
Samurai Warriors.
Not 3. Oh, Samurai Warriors did it too?
Yeah. I forgot that stage,
okay.
But only reason I'm saying Samurai Warriors because there is a stage in Warriors Orochi, I think 1 or 2, that doesn't look like Guanese Escape in Dynasty Warriors 5. Or in any other game, but it does stretch out like that. And I know it's not a Dynasty Warriors game, so it has to be Samurai Warriors. Specifically 2. Justice Blade, you can confirm that for me if you want.
But what's always interesting, what always fascinates me about that Guanyu's escape stage is, like, the way things are structured. Did you notice that there's, like, unused gates on that level?
Yeah.
Like, it almost seems like that stage had a completely different idea, but they just never really utilized it, maybe because they couldn't do anything with the time limit. Because I guess that was programmed to be a 30-minute stage, because I guess 60-minute stages weren't a thing yet. But yeah, there's a bunch of gates that just go completely unused. Almost as if another battle was supposed to take place on that stage. Like, the whole layout of that stage is interesting, too. Like, you have, like, the castle on the bottom, and then a bunch of fortresses, and... It's a very... Yeah, like, the more I think about it, like, the more that stage intrigues me, just because of, like, how it's designed, and I've always wondered what the original intent was for that stage. Because I feel like Guanyu's Escape wasn't the intention, just because there's so many unused elements on it.
Samurai War... Oh. This is demonic version. Is he gonna fling it back at me? Yep. Oh, he did it again?
This reminds me of another fight.
I just fought him a while ago. Samurai Warriors 2 had Battle of Hasedo.
No, just like flinging the giant projectile back and forth. Wasn't that like an Ocarina of Time fight with Ganondorf?
I never played Ocarina of Time. I know I should.
I'm kind of surprised.
Never found time to play it.
I'm curious to see if they actually... I want to say... Yeah, I'm going to say it. I want them to fix some of the Musa modes. Like, for example, like Shao Sisters or Sunshang actually get Yu-Ting as a fucking stage. When they should.
I think you mentioned that in the comments one time.
I did. Because it bugs me. Like, again, it almost seems like Sunshang was supposed to have Yu-Ting because her fourth weapon's on that stage. Which, now that I think about it, if I do a hard Musa run, I can't even get her fourth weapon. Damn it. Oh, another thing, too. Wujiang Plains. I am dying to know what that looks like in the remake. I bet it looks badass.
Oh, no, I agree. For sure. Wuzhong Plains. We got a little glimpse of Yiling. I want to see Hulao Gate. I want to see Yellow Turban Rebellion. I wonder how Guandu is gonna work, and will we be able to see the fucking grain silos?
I hope so.
Oh fuck! Any boss in the game, I get Guan Yu.
They gave her a filler. Yeah, I mean the filler stages aren't bad. It's just I feel like sometimes they're not necessary. Certain characters.
Okay, there we go. that
That's
could
the
have
only troops you can buy that will fight to the last man for you as long as you take them through missions. Yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed that when I had like elite like lady guards, I noticed that there was just one lone guard that she was just hanging on for like 3 stages. Oh, it was so funny. I was like, how are you still going?
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, Naman campaign. A lot of other people are not going to want to play that stage, but the Naman campaign is like one of my favorite stages in Dynasty Warriors 3.
I'm interested to see how that stage is gonna work. Believe it or not.
Didn't she have 2 filler stages? I know Xiao had 2 fucking filler stages, which really pissed me off. I don't know why.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I have to fight Gan Ning and Guan Yu.
You can't escape. You're
Uh,
stuck here forever.
Gan Ning and Guan Yu. Well, I mean, I'll be fine because my morale is really high. But if I was playing this on any of the other actual difficulties, whether it's Crouching Dragon, Rising Dragon, Soaring Dragon, Heavenly Dragon, or Dragon King, Gan Ning and Guan Yu are some of the toughest human bosses in the game. I'd say top 2. And you can intertwine the 2 of them.
Oops, Battle at Sherby, yeah.
You can put Gan Ning and Guan Yu at either 1 or 2. It doesn't matter which one. They're both very difficult.
That stage is actually really fun. Even though it's tough as nails.
L B, Lubu's forces is going to be epic. Oh, absolutely.
It's another stage that's probably one of my favorites as well. I feel like I feel like of all the stages they could have had something on very hard. That's one of the more balanced ones. Balance is in like not brutally unfair. Like
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't need another metal cord.
just who the hell are you?
Will the night level have the lighting issue where parts are dark enough to be a black void? This question's for you. For your online army, your strongest Dynasty Warriors 5 bodyguard lists, plus Dynasty Warriors 4 elite troops, conscripts, and the archer unit equals unstoppable army. Oh.
Are you talking about the Dynasty Warriors 3 archers? Oh yeah, especially if you have them set to support where they only use charge arrows. Have you done that before?
No.
If you set them to support, if you set your bodyguards to support in Dynasty Warriors 3, they're programmed to only use their C1. And if you have bows or crossbows, they're shooting charge shots the whole time. Yeah, honestly, that I'll be honest with you, if you're having trouble flinching Lubu, those bodyguards will fucking save your ass. No joke. Because if they stun them for you, you can keep air juggling them like normal. Now, if only you could equip the fire arrows with them.
That's mean.
I wish that was the case. I wish that if you equip fire arrows, that means your bodyguards get fire arrows. But I don't think that's how that works. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. The lightning bow. Lightning bow sucks ass.
Ow.
Yeah, the light. It's a shame the lightning bow. Backs their bow weapons and trying to escape using that tactic. I mean, I usually just have the bodyguards just set to shield, just because I just like having them be distractions. I mean, the crossbows are very handy to fight other crossbows, honestly. That's probably one of the things I regret, not setting up a proper bodyguard unit that does that.
Alright. That's another 10 miles. $170 to go. We're getting there.
Wow, this takes longer than a game of Desert Bus.
I'm gonna grab water. I'll be right back.
No, Pepsi. Marchers don't bunch up into massive hordes. I don't know, to be honest, because in my gut, I kind of feel like that's a bug. Because for whatever reason, if one archer unit bumps into another archer unit off screen, they'll just merge together into one unit, which I don't know why that's the case. It's very weird. But like that's how especially on Herfei, you'll have like a whole fucking wall of 30 crossbows aimed at you, and that's honestly scarier than Lubu. Hell, that's scarier than 3 Lubus, I'll be honest. Trick for lightning bow, charge arrow to stun them, and then a shot to cause the enemy to go airborne and shot. Yes, I mentioned that in my video. That's the way to trigger the lightning effect. You have to stun them with the arrow, and then you have to hit them again to trigger the lightning effect. The only problem with that, it doesn't do enough damage compared to the fire arrows. If you stun somebody while they're burning, they take so much more damage, and you can keep air juggling them to keep them burning. Like the fire arrows just are 100 times better than the lightning arrows. Like maybe the shockwave can trigger like damage to other surrounding units, but like it's so situational that I just don't think it's that very good. Like fire arrows, especially for single targets, are just miles better. That like using fire arrows against Lubu, like it makes the fight a joke. You stun them, set them on fire. You could air juggle them for a bit or Muso them or whatever. You don't even have to have true Muso. You could just stun them with arrows as long as you have enough. But the lightning bow is just nah. Comparatively, it's not that good. Wuzhang Plains. Yeah, they can gang up on Wuzhang Plains. It's more common on Hefei though because the archers actually respawn out of the gates. So if you defeat several packs and then they respawn out of the gates, chances are they're gonna group together once they come out of the gates and then just like all go in one group. Yeah, see Huangzhong, that's something I can agree with. Although, you considering that, I'm pretty sure certain orbs actually work with Huang Zhang's charge shots that require that use arrows. So you don't have to worry about that. Like I think the orbs basically take place.
I'm back. What should I do? What should I do?
We're talking about like the lightning bow.
Oh, I was talking about which path should I take? I was hearing about Wang Zhang. I heard that.
Yeah, saying that if the lightning bow was a thing in with his move set from Dynasty Warriors 4, he'd be overpowered. But technically, you can still do that with certain orbs because it's charge. Those are charge arrows. Or not charge arrows. Those are charge attacks.
Watching
I wonder if it works with poison. I wonder if it works with poison. Ooh, actually, I never tried it. I never tried Huangjong with poison.
Watching
Again, poison orb is poison orb underrated, completely underrated. I think in some circumstances, it is better than the Vorpal orb. Depends on the character though. Because Diao Chan, absolutely not. Vorpal orb all the way.
Big leg. Ooh, no creepy kitty today. This round. Watching opposing Rat Pack shoot each other is the funniest random encounter you can see in Dynasty Warriors. Yeah.
It's even funny. It's even funnier when you have a high amount of bow attack, but not a lot of bow defense. Ironically enough, and then one arrow will just send them flying backwards.
Though I timed that, I'm dead. I'm surprised I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. Demonic Liu Bei is probably the most bullshit boss in this game. He likes to bounce around all over the place. The timing is weird. Yeah. As I was gonna say, watching Rat Pack shoot each other, like when I was trying to go for the defender and he just saw me just chill by my Rat Packs the entire time.
I like those scenarios where if you play as a certain officer on a certain stage, you get guard captain units that follow you around. Like I think I played as Lu Xun once on Heifei Castle, and I had 2 guard captain units follow me around.
Really?
Yeah, no, there's certain officers that if you play as, if they're on the map, you could have special units that follow you. Or actually, perfect example. Remember if you play as Liu Bei on Hulao Gate, Zhang Fei and Guan Yu will try to follow you. And that's how I got the trick of the cutscene.
It's been a while. Oh, Dynasty Warriors 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because Guan Yu and Zhang Fei will follow. If you play as Liu Bei, they'll try to follow. Unless they're attacking something else, they'll try to follow you around the map. At all times. Which is really cool. That's like basically having 2 officer bodyguards by your side the whole time. Oh, the sub-generals follow you too? Oh, that's cool. That I wasn't aware. I thought they just did their own thing.
God, now you fucker. Yeah, I Rat Packed him.
I was gonna say, this isn't the Dynasty Warriors 4 duel. Get that shit out of here. Actually, now that I say that, this area kind of does look like that. Yeah, there's a lot of like random information that I know about Dynasty Warriors 3.
No, that demonic Liu Bei is the cheapest boss in the game. My least favorite, too. By the way, I got some pink lemonade and a poppy soda.
It's not water.
I changed my mind. Did I say I was gonna get water? Yeah, I changed my mind.
Yes.
I changed my
I was
mind.
gonna say, wait. Because I know for a fact you said water because I wouldn't, when you were walking away, say, no, get Pepsi. Because I'm drinking Pepsi. Pepsi Man would approve.
There's this there's this brand called Montauk. Premium
A
ice
what?
Montauk. Premium iced tea. That's what it's called. Even though
Where's
it's
it
pink.
from?
That's the name of the brand.
Oh. Well, the brand could be from somewhere.
No, it's just a Montauk Premium iced tea, even though it's pink lemonade. So I got that, and then the poppy soda, ginger lime. It's not my favorite, but it'll make do.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to. Okay, you remember how I was experimenting
With
in was it Dynasty Warriors 4? Was it before you left the call the other day? It was Yellow Turban Fortress.
yeah,
Yeah, for whatever reason, there's a programming error in the stage. Every single one of your officers drops swords.
really?
Yes, like on your side, and if you see one of your one of your officers on your side die, they'll drop a sword. Soon John drops a 2 for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why it's programmed that way, but it is kind of funny. Seeing like if you sabotage your own army, you could get more buffs for your character. The only way you can really effectively do that is one guy, technically, but it's still really funny knowing that if somebody dies on your side and you're nearby them, then you can just pick up their sword that they dropped.
Speaking of Soon John,
Why does that keep happening?
yeah, first Giga Leon, and now Soon John.
This ain't Mugen. Can you stop doing that? The only 5th weapon needs a redesign. Oh, in terms of how it looks, yeah, I agree. It's not the most interesting weapon there is. Stat-wise, I think it's a good weapon. Because that's one of the weapons you can rock the scroll accuracy survival guide defender combo because he comes with the defender. I think he comes with defense too, so yeah. I just love being able to get like infinite times to attack whenever I want.
Oh, with the scroll of accuracy? You know that you're only going to update that to the green scroll.
I wouldn't be too upset at that.
I feel like having that scroll of accuracy made things easier and it's busted. It's not broken, but it's definitely busted. Just like Shoryu's sword here in this game. It's busted. It's not broken.
Oh, it definitely. The scroll accuracy definitely has its downsides. I've definitely died recklessly a couple of times. You know, Wutugu, one Muso, enough said. Those Lumung clones, I swear to fucking god, you have the scroll accuracy on when they do that. If you don't counter back, you're fucking dead. You will go from full health to 0.
I believe it.
Well, yeah, I showed you the evidence. I showed you the video where I fucking died. Went from like 4/5 health to dead immediately. The other video that's called "I Still Haven't Learned My Lesson," where I stupidly activate the scroll of accuracy against gun and he one shots me. This shit's so funny. Hail Lumong's 5th weapon icon looks like the Sky Piercer variant, but the actual weapon look is trash. I'd have to look into that, actually. I kind of like how Cao Cao's 5th weapon looks. Not like any of you would know that, though, because you never use it.
The fuck?
Sorry, you know I had to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. Let's be real. How many people didn't even give the weapon a try because they thought, "Oh, no death element. Why would I bother to use it?"
I could say I'm definitely one. I only did it in the stream just to show it off.
How did you like it, or did you not?
I played it on normal. It wasn't half bad. I just like the C6.
I mean, who doesn't? I mean, granted, I do. I like the C6. It's just I don't like spamming the same move over and over. It doesn't fit my playstyle.
Will that gate at Tongue Gate actually do anything, or will it disappear once the stage starts?
Right, yeah. You know about that. You know about that gate captain, right? The top left one.
Yeah.
How if you before you start the match, it's not moving. Then before you start the battle, it shows like in like an, I think it's an enemy gate, right? I think it's an enemy gate. And then as soon as the battle starts, it just disappears. What's funny, if for a brief like frame, right? You like for a couple frames, you can still see that dot of enemies up there, but like as soon as like the battle officially starts, it disappears, and I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if it's a programming error or what the fuck. You actually use blue steel. Oh, good, you get a gold star. It actually. What's interesting is like the weapon itself, like looks way different on like the actual icon than it does in the model. I think it looks better in the model, personally. But again, that's another one of those weapons where I can have scroll accuracy, survival guide, and defender along with the Buso armor, which is that's a really overpowered combo. Granted, you don't have as much attack, which is unfortunate. Like you don't have as much attack as the 4th weapon, but if you can trigger ×2 attack at all times, you can still do some crazy shit with it. Again, I personally just like playing a different playstyle. I don't like spamming the same move over and over.
Dormir said, Dormir says whoever designed Liu Bei's 5th weapon, Dynasty Warriors 4, probably got fired because they fused the 3rd and 4th weapon looks. Yeah, I know, that was quick, by the way. That boss. The thing is, you fight both Yan Liang and Wen Chou at the same time. That's always a thing.
I also find it funny how in Dynasty Warriors 3, Xu Huang's weapon looks way bigger for his 3rd weapon than it does in Dynasty Warriors 4. It's like it got like a severe downgrade. Oh, that's another thing too that they think they're gonna patch, like the Muso exploit that I like to use.
Which one was that again?
Do you remember? For example, if you're playing as Peng Tong and you use a C6 and you use your Muso right before the blast hits him, it refills your Muso gauge back to full as you're using your Muso, so you can keep it going longer.
I think I remember
You can do that with many characters. You can do that with Lubu, C6, Zhuge Liang, C4, Monghuos. Actually, Monghuos is the fucking is extra nasty because you can set him on fire and refill your Muso gauge as you're pounding him. Like that's probably one of my favorite combos to do with him is like you can just absolutely destroy anybody by doing that.
Oh,
That's why Mongol is very slow in that game, but he's actually pretty fun to play as. And actually, you know what's actually even funnier? Mongol has some very decent mounted attack.
I remember you saying that too.
Yeah, I showed it to you. Remember, I was like going back and forth, like if you because the thing of it is, you're supposed with him, like the way his swings are, you have more range behind you for some reason. So if you strafe back and forth and go 1, 2, 3, 4, you can do 6-hit combos while on the horse. Like, granted, you might not want to do that facing an officer, like a playable, because they will counter that. But with anybody else, you can still do some decent stuff with it. And he has mounted attack on his 4th weapon, so you can do more damage. I know. I actually like experimenting with the mounted attack in Dynasty Warriors 3 once in a while. Zhu Rongs is just fun, just because you have the boomerang just flying around the horse. I honestly think that's a better Muso than her one on foot.
You want to see me take out Lubu? You want to see me take out Lubu in 3 seconds?
Alright. It's not 3 seconds, you owe me a soda.
Here we go.
I think that was 3.2 seconds, so you owe me a soda. Utilize the lag. No, there shouldn't be any lag. Especially when you've seen how many troops and stuff are on screen and the game didn't lag. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Nah.
Or at least it shouldn't happen.
They're trying to get the old voice actors back, but I don't know.
Oh, you heard about that?
Someone was saying that before. Ooh, that was close. I was about to get body slammed.
Original voice actor, because I thought he was the best voice actor in the game. Like, unironically.
That was 4
Like,
seconds. Okay. Thanks, Harrison.
Woo, soda.
Okay. This is Wu. I have to fight Wu now. I know that those are the symbols for Wu. So, I could fight... and these are all human forms. Sun Jian, Sun Ce, Sun Xuan, Gan Ning, Taisha Se, and Zhou Yu. Any of those 6, I'll be fighting 4 of them. My 2 concerns for this one is fighting Taisha Se and or Gan Ning. If I fight Sun Jian or Sun Ce, it's similar to fighting Xiahou Dun, Xiahou Yuan. They're half a person, so in the original, so they never really buffed them up. I don't know why they didn't do that, Harrison. That's weird. Yeah, I don't think the game's gonna lag either.
Another thing too that should be fixed, by the way, is you know how in co-op mode, to compensate for like the lag, I guess.
Fuck, Riley
a lot of
Gunning.
officers and shit would just randomly disappear and reappear at random. That's just probably gonna be gone too. Not gonna be any more randomly disappearing troops.
Oh shit. What's going on at 1070?
No, that was on it was definitely a really big problem in Dynasty Warriors 3 specifically. Dynasty Warriors 4 still had it, but it wasn't as bad. But Dynasty Warriors 3 definitely had a problem with troops being slightly too far away from you, or they would just disappear.
Did I have to fight Gan Ning and Taisha back to back? They gotta have this build. Sun Jian.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Uh, oh, no, Harrison, that's the actual fact. Um, if you go to let me go to the travel map. If you go to uh yeah, if you go to it's a battlefield in part 4, like father, like son. You'll be fighting Sun Tzu one-on-one, but once you take a certain amount of health off of him, Sun Jian will join, and you have to fight them both and beat them both. However, fighting both of them is kind of like fighting one boss, so that's why I say they're half a person. And you'll be fighting them both at the same time. At one point, you'll be fighting them both at the same time. Oh, you're joking. Sorry. My sarcasm isn't great when it comes to messaging. Oh, hi. I wonder if they'll fox a Chungbon glitch, or will they remove the dialogue like they did in XL? What are you referring to, Harrison? I can see no more my people dialogue since those messages clogged up the system, creating a backlog. Oh, that one. I think it'll be fine. I think that was also PlayStation 2 limitations. Wow, I actually beat Choo Choo there without using my martial arts. That's rare. Shit. Okay. $160 to go. Will they add a hyper mode or some type of buff to important generals or commanders? I don't know. I really don't know. That is a good question. Do I need to buy anything? Yeah, I do. I think I might just, hang on. Oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go this way. This is gonna suck. Alright, so who am I gonna be fighting? Oh, maybe I should increase my level up. Alright, let's see how this one goes. This might possibly suck, but we'll try it anyways. Cause I have to fight Wu. Oops. That timing was a little bit off. course I gotta fight them both back to back. I'll take it. The next two I should not have a problem with. All right. Perfect. That could have been bad. What the fuck was that? Creepy kitty. Another creepy kitty? Alright. So this is metal, so we're gonna go fire.
Okay.
Did I show you the Roselia clone?
Maybe?
Here.
Ew.
Doesn't she look like a Roselia?
Yeah. That's a gross mega evolution. Oh wait, did the RuneScape Halloween update already just happen? Yeah, speak to Fred the farmer. That's cool. A little icon by his house. Yep, there it is. Cool. I won't
Yep.
do that right now though.
I think once I finish this next set of miles, I'm gonna call it a stream. Maybe I'll stream sometime in the middle of the night. I don't know. I'm just feeling by
While I'm
you.
sleeping, that's so cool of you.
What?
It's like, oh, while I'm in the middle of sleeping, that's cool.
I'm just tired right now. Randomly. I don't know why. A long day today, but I'm not working.
I'm brutally exhausted. I feel like this week has smacked me in the head with an iron bar.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Or you tilt your head and you feel like you have a migraine on one side. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm choosing to go back to work on tomorrow night. I'd rather not, but I don't want to start my vacation early, but I think 2 days is good.
Ah, that's wicked loud. Shut up.
usually for this, the bosses are either this hairball here, you launch out, or Taisha's. Don't even ask how I timed that. I thought he was gonna get me. Alright. I mean, I will admit, I actually am flying through these stages.
Wait, buddy.
Alright, here we go. More woo.
It's almost midnight already. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was so much earlier.
That's why I'm thinking about cutting it after this set of 10 miles.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let's not forget the one and only Butch Yuan with his 5th weapon too. Shaho Yuan with his 5th weapon. Basically what he's trying to say. Alright. Let's hope not Gan Ning and Taisha Su back to back. And it is not Gan Ning and Taisha Su back to back. Awesome. Oh, I'm out of space in my inventory. It's fine.
Oops.
Now I fight Gan Ning. At least it wasn't back to back. I think I got him. Yep, I got him. Yeah, Shaho Yuan's death element is actually fucking... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up and into the middle and I'm done. Alright, so who am I fighting? Zhang Bao. Okay. Whose death element was hard to use? Nuwa or Dong Zhuo? I'd say...
Dong Zhuo, that fucking C4 is awkward as hell to use.
Yeah. Nuwa's wasn't that bad, but it is difficult, but not the most difficult. Wasn't Dong Zhuo's tied to his backswing? Yeah. I feel like Xiao Qiao's death element was hard to use due to the maneuvers on C6. If you use a C2, isn't C2 to stun him? Or the C1?
Which one is it?
Xiao Qiao's death element was hard to use due to the maneuvers on C6. Which one stuns? The C1, right? In Dynasty Warriors 3?
I think so.
I usually throw him
nothing up. Nothing stuns on C1.
What's the best way to use that C6 of Xiao Qiao's in the death element?
Yeah, you stun with the C2.
Okay.
No, C3. C3 is stun.
That's
right?
what. Yeah. Because C2 you throw him
Yeah,
up in
because
the air.
C2 is when you launch him into the air. Yeah.
That's why I usually do. Got him. Alright. And that's another 10 miles. Now we're down to the last remaining 150 miles. Oh, what did I get for rewards? Oh, isn't this Wolf stuff? Yeah, unfortunately I'm out of space, so I'll buy that when I stream Wolong again on the weekend. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream though. If for some weird reason I'm up 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm bored because I'm not working tonight, I will stream Wolong. But expect in the early to late afternoon more Dynasty Warriors 4, and this time I'll actually try to stream as long as I can. I will be going back to work that night though, but I'm gonna stream whatever I can. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it a stream here. Thank you all for watching, liking, following, subscribing, chatting, super chatting, being members if you are one, gifted members if you have, and like I said, tomorrow Dynasty Warriors 4, Friday Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, and then from that Saturday throughout the entire week next week, and up until the 27th, I'm gonna be just streaming whatever I want amongst the games that I'm playing, and hopefully I will start Black Myth Wukong during that time. So yeah, thank you all again, and I will keep you